Hey guys, it's Kim, Angeldreamcrafts, and I am here to share the Victorian Tassel doll kit. And I did this on my live on Tuesday if you didn't see it, and if you didn't, I will post a link to that in the description box underneath the video. But I've had several people ask me about doing a kit for the doll, so that's what I've done. But I wanted to show, for those who didn't see Tuesday's live, what the finished one looks like. So this is the one I did on my live, and it's printed on muslin, and these are all vintage and antique laces and linens that I used on the bottom, and we've got pearls and a little rhinestone heart and buttons, and then the back, she's got a bling and a seam binding hanger, and these look beautiful, decorated any different way, with color for Christmas, and they also come with these little words that I made. This one says inspire. So I made a kit up similar to this. I used my own items. The items I used here were from Donna Little, and I was very inspired to make the doll from her kit that I got from her, so from her vintage linen kit I got from her. So that's what I made mine out of, but I think you'll be happy with what I put together for you guys. So I haven't done the other one yet, I just have had a busy week, but she will be done soon. So let me put those aside for a minute and show you the kit. So you're going to get 2 images printed on muslin. I will sew these for you. They will be sewn around 3 sides, and then you can stuff them yourself, and I'm giving you stuffing in the kit, more than enough to stuff 2 heads. But they will be sewn, and then all you have to do is stuff it and then sew up or glue the end, however you want to do that. I just love hand sewing, but you don't have to. But the doll's head will be sewn for you. So these are the 2 images I'm going to use for you guys. I think they'll be really pretty. And I'm also giving you a big piece of muslin as well, and I'll explain that in a second. So that's what you're getting. You're getting these 2, not this one. You're getting these 2 heads for your dolls. And then I will just pull everything out here. And like I said, I'm not going to pull the stuffing out. You'll get a big chunk of stuffing, which is more than enough to stuff 2 heads, so that's included. And then your bundle will come like this, with the images and the extra muslin piece. There will be muslin on the back of, oh, I dropped something. On the back of the doll's head. I dropped the seam binding. When I sew it together, so, but you will be getting the extra piece, like I said. Okay, so then your package will come like this, and it's tied up, and the first piece that you're going to see is this really long piece of lace. And I put this in here because if you watch my tutorial that's in the description box, I just cut strips for the base of the doll out of linens and trims, and I thought this one is perfect for that. So there's a really long piece there, more than enough to do 2 dolls, and all you do is just cut strips and then attach them to the bottom and just start building up her dress. So the pieces are various lengths, which is what I used on mine. So that's the first piece. And then it'll come wrapped with some form of lace like this. So you can also use that piece too. Now, each of the kits is going to get a piece of Donna's antique netting. I have enough in my 4 kits, and I thought it's so beautiful, and I used it on the hat on mine, and I made a bow out of it, and I just love it so much. So I wanted you guys to have a piece of that, so I took them out of my kit, and you'll be getting a piece in your kit as well, so that's pretty cool. This is great stuff. And then you get a big pile of goodies. So actually, let me start with this little package first. There's going to be a yard of white seam binding. Again, you can use that for the hanger, but you can also use it for strips on the bottom of your doll's dress. I did include some pink satin ribbon in case you wanted to add some color. Or you can use this for a hanger. You can make a bow with it for your doll, whatever you like. And then there's some bling. There's the pink heart. There's a solid bling. There's heart. And then there's a rhinestone and pearl bling. So you could use 2 on each of your 2 dolls if you wanted to. I like 1 on the front and 1 on the back. And then here are the rest of the goodies. Now, in my kit from Donna, they were all cut pieces of linens and snippets because this doll is all snippets. There's no like full pieces of lace. Like this was from a doily. I cut this off a bigger piece of a table runner. There's some of that netting. This was off a tablecloth. This is just fabric with some crochet trim on it. This piece here is just a plain piece of very thin cotton. You know, so they're just little bits. There's a little doily under here. There is this piece under here. Now these were my pieces, so you're not getting those, but you'll be very happy with what I put in the kit. I'm just showing you how I use them to make the doll. So in this kit, you'll get everything I've shown you already, and then there's 2 connectors. There will be 2 of the words that I made for you guys. This one happens to have vision and dream. So you'll get 2 words, 2 flower appliques. These are pieces from a doily, and they're pineapples, but they're beaded. So this is all beadwork in here, and all along the edge is beadwork as well. So you could cut those and add those to the front of the dress. They'd be so pretty. Or you could just put both of them on one doll. I mean, you could do so much with it. There is approximately half a yard of this English Clooney lace, which is just gorgeous in an ivory color. There is 4 of the loopy flowers. There is a nice size piece of this vintage Clooney lace. This is vintage. It's a nice piece of that. There are 2 more pineapple pieces from a doily, and these are also beaded in hearts, you can see, so I added 2 of those. They're so sparkly and pretty. I just love them. You can get closer and just cut that heart out if you wanted to, but that's all beaded on there. Very cool. I love that one. There is a nice piece of this beautiful trim from my shop with pearls and rhinestones, which I thought would be kind of cool to maybe put around her waist if you wanted to. You could do whatever you wanted. You know, you could cut little pieces and put it in her hat. Anything. So there's a nice piece of that. There's a piece of this beautiful tulle and pearl trim. And these are riveted pearls so they don't fall off. But so you can do whatever you like with that. The tulle is great. This is a piece of very old knotted fillet. These are some strips I cut because, again, I used strips on mine from doily runners. There you can see there and there. So I cut the strips for you already. So there's 4 strips, and you just attach those to your doll and they look amazing. This is from a vintage doily. There's 3 of these beautiful leaf dangles that you could cut out. You can just use one piece, you can use them all, and you could gather it. You can do whatever you like. This is a big long strip from a table runner that I cut, and you can probably get maybe 3 or 4 if you cut this straight, so then you'd have more strips for your doll. There is a piece of English Clooney lace here, a nice piece, again, to cut strips. Just go up and down that way, and you've got yourself some beautiful strips. This is from a vintage doily. This is vintage, very old knotted fillet. I love this. That was a little hard to cut, but it's so beautiful, and I knew it would look nice on the dolls, so I cut that. There's a couple of pineapples, just more doilies. half of a doily there, which that's similar to a piece I used on mine, which is under here, right here. You know what would be cool, and I didn't think of that, I might do it on my other one, that would make a nice little handbag. Or you could use the little hearts, make a little handbag for her to carry, and use the little hearts as her handbag. Wouldn't that be adorable? That would be so cute. And then there is a piece of this, which I love. It's got a bit of sparkle in it, so you can cut that for strips. It's very, very sparkly. This is just a piece of lace, but again, for your strips, it'll look fantastic. Nice big piece for strips. There is this square doily, which you can cut in pieces or however you want. You could cut this in a quarter, like I did on mine, and I made a little shawl for her and sewed it on and then wrapped it around her here. So if you cut that in a quarter, you could wrap it around your doll. There's two of these doilies, full doilies, and then a piece of vintage eyelet. So as you can see, there's a lot in the kit, and like I said, the doll's heads will come sewn. 5, I'm just counting the pieces here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I guess it doesn't matter. But anyway, you can see there's a lot in this kit, and it will come all wrapped up for you. And your doll's heads will be sewn, and you just have to stuff them with the stuffing that's provided, and then sew up the bottom. And watch the tutorial that I did if you missed it. The link's in the description box. These will be available on YouTube for the weekend, and then after that they're going to be in my store. So I'm offering them for $30 here on YouTube. They're going to be more expensive in my Etsy, but they're worth it. So that's only $15 a doll, because you can make 2 dolls out of it. So it's a bargain. And these are beautiful to hang on your Christmas tree or to give as gifts. And you'll have leftovers from all of this, I'm sure, because I didn't use that much. It looks like a lot, but you actually don't use a ton. And if you guys have your own images that you want to use, you can send them to me if you want, and I'll just print them on muslin and put them in your kit for you. So let me know what you think, guys, and my email is below. So send me an email, and it's going to be PayPal only. And it's $30 plus shipping. So, and it's not expensive to send to the US. I send to the US all the time. So it'll be probably $9 or so, like ballpark it. Don't hold me to that, but it's usually around $9 or so to send something like this, between 9 and 12. But I don't even think it's that expensive. So anyway, I'm babbling now. Let me know what you think, and if you're interested, it'll be first come, first serve. I can do probably 5 of these. So yeah, first come, first serve, PayPal. My email's in the description box, and the live that I did my doll on is also there. So have a look at that, see what you think, and let me know. I will talk to you guys later.